to another episode of Alex.rides.motos. Thank you for tuning in, and in this specific vlog, I am going to do a product review. I think I've mentioned it in one of my motor vlogs in the past, and never had time to do it, and so this will be my first review. And today we're going to review the Bell Carbon Bullitt helmet. Okay guys, so here it is. This is the Bell Bullitt Carbon Roland Sands Design Edition. I got this as my first helmet when I first purchased my motorcycle and started riding. Most of you guys know I have a Ducati Scrambler Cafe Racer, and I love that Cafe Racer look. And when I purchased the bike, I wanted a helmet that kind of fits that style, the Cafe Racer retro style. And one of the best helmets out there with that look is the Bell Bullitt there, but this is just coming from a new rider that just purchased this helmet literally 6 months ago. And guys, word of advice, I'm sure you've heard this over and over again in your motorcycle safety classes. When you're buying a helmet, please buy a full face helmet. Don't go for the 3/4 type or the skull cap. The full face helmet offers the most protection. You protect your face, your chin, and that beautiful smile that you have. I know this is an expensive sport to get into. I mean, the motorcycle by itself is expensive, right? And then you have all the gear and all the helmet, but don't go out and buy the cheapest helmet that you can find. The helmet is arguably the most important safety equipment you have on you. You're protecting your head, and you can't put a price on that. So get something reliable, something safe. It's a blend of retro styling, but you also have the modern protections that all the other helmets offer. And so you get the best of both worlds. And I think Bell does it best. I believe there might be one or two other helmet companies that does it, but I believe they do it the best. When I first bought this, you can tell there's quality behind this. The best thing I love about this helmet is this wide cutout for your face. This gives you a huge width of vision when you're looking around on your bike. Most helmets, and more even sportier helmets, have a smaller cutout, so you have to turn your head, but in this case, it is so wide that you can see everything in peripheral, which is amazing. The visor here is a smoke visor. It came with the helmet, I believe, and it also, when I purchased it, came with this clear visor here. So you get an option of what you want to put on, and it's really easy to put on, guys. The visor is clamped down and held in place by this kind of leather magnet thing here. And it does give you that cool kind of retro feel to it as well. So like I said, I have a Sena in here as well as the two speakers that is attached to the Sena. And in my opinion, when you put the speakers in the ears area, it does feel a bit tight. I think this helmet is made for people with a very circular head. I think most of us, in my opinion, have a more of an oval head, and so if you put the speakers in the ear areas in the helmet, I think it, for me anyways, it pushes up against my ear too much, and so I moved it a little further to the back of the helmet, and it fits fine. When you're on the streets, it's absolutely great, but when you get highway speeds of 60 miles, 65 miles plus, it does get very windy in here. And this is due to the fact that you have vents up here that you're not able to close. In addition, if you kind of look at the edge of the visor here, this is not fully closed in. The visor kind of sits above the helmet, and so wind does go into this gap here between the helmet and the visor, and so it does create wind noise. And in certain cases, when I was riding at higher speeds, certain angles of the head you will hear more wind, and certain angles you won't even hear like a high-pitched whistling as wind is coming into certain parts of this helmet. So this is not the quietest helmet. If you live in a wet place where it rains quite a bit, water does seep in through these vents, and while it's not super bad inside, you do feel the moisture getting into the the cushions. So that's something else to keep in mind. That you probably don't want to ride this too often in the rain. To go back on my earlier point of the fact that this helmet is made for a circular head and most people are more of an oval head, when I wear this, sometimes I do feel a lot of hot spots on my forehead, and that's due to this top part here of the helmet. So again, this is the carbon version of the Bell Bullitt, the Roland Sands version, RSD. I believe I got this for $400. It was on sale. I had an amazing deal. I think regular carbon helmets for the Bullitt is $600, so it's a bit pricey. The regular from, I think, on Zell's website around $300, $400. And since I can get this for $400, which is the same price as the regular helmet, it was a no-brainer for me. Here's a kind of inside look of the helmet. It is actually a really nice, I think this is microsuede or suede, but it's really nice material and it's really soft. You get some discoloration as I wear it, but not too bad. And it just, you can tell that this is a really nicely made helmet just by looking in the lining and the material that it's made with. I hope you guys can see that. And I'm not affiliated with RevZilla or anyone else. I'm just doing this review for you guys to see, for anyone who's a new rider or who might be interested in a newer review of the Bell Bullitt helmet. Just give you my 2 cents. If you're interested, don't hesitate to buy it. Another word of recommendation to you guys is I would go to a cycle gear near you or any motorcycle shop and try on the helmets, and not just try on for a quick minute, where you pull it on and off. Put it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. Walk around the shop, look around for other things, because you can't really feel the hot spots in the quick minute that you put it on and off. You might start to feel it in about 5 minutes, and that's when you begin to realize, okay, will this helmet really fit your head or not? Because the worst thing you can do is buy this expensive helmet. Helmets are what, maybe $200 to $1,500, and the worst thing you can do is buy it because you try it on for 1 minute at the shop, it looked great, it fit great, and then later when you're riding it, it starts to hurt after 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That would be the worst. This is my first review, and that includes the 6-month review of the Bell Carbon Bullitt helmet. If you're interested, I'll provide a link down below, but you can probably buy it at Amazon or RevZilla or anywhere else, so Google it. I think that's it for me. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to support. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of July, and so it'd be a great help if every one of you guys who are watching support this channel, and we can create a community. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.